Okay, here's end of day. So I dug up more out of the water right there, got rid of that big pile that was there, and moved it over towards the farthest end that needs to be filled up. So back in that corner, because again the diversion trail is going to come that way on the other side of those trees, which is already there, but you'll come out this way. So where I am, everything, all this would be water, out to about where I guess where the tracks are on the excavator. That's about how far the this dam end will be. So I'm going to next I'm going to take the Kubota with the blade, and I'm going to see if I can push some of this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much. I'm going to have to knock those piles further down, but that's enough for today. And my next, I don't know, I'm probably either going to dig up more over here. I was thinking about going out there, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. I made a little clip on that saying what I was going to do, but I might leave that to the end. I can use that material in the dam. I can just dam up the the running out creek channel, and then I can go right over it and go out there, flip it all back, and it will not fill up faster than I can move it. Worst case, I could always dig it back open if I don't finish in one day and let it go. But yeah, once I start filling up the dam over there, once I fill up that, start doing that I have to do fairly quickly. But that's a little ways down the road. So I'm probably going to dig up more over here today as well, and let it start drying or move it, because as I mentioned, I want to get that area built up to where it needs to be, so that I can then take all the broken concrete and move it over there, so then I can fill in this end and not have to move it twice, or three times I should say. We'll already have moved it. But all right, so that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Welcome back, everyone. Today is Sunday, October 24th. Today is 32 years. My mother passed away at age 47, October 24th of 1989. So I'm gonna do a little bit of work out here today. I'm gonna use the Kubota, see what I can push with it, and or use the bucket. And this is where I wish I had the skid steer. Would be nice. I could move it a lot faster and more efficiently, obviously. But I think I'm gonna move this dirt that I didn't feel like spreading this all out. I tried to get it as level as possible, but I knew I was going to be throwing more dirt over top of it. But I think what I might do is with the tractor, move it up into that corner as far as I can, rather than keep moving it multiple times for here. I mean, I'm not going to do the whole thing like that because it would take too long, but I want to smooth this out. I don't want to leave it rough like this in case it rains. Luckily, we're pretty good, but this is the week I'm going to be, my friend James is flying in, and we are going to build that lean-to on the other side of the shop. So I think what I might do, once I finish what I can do over here, is bring the excavator over, move the remnants of these trees that didn't burn. I don't want to put the thumb down yet, just because then the amount of time I've talked about that, how long it takes. But I don't feel like putting it down yet, so I'm going to just drag them as best I can, get them over there, and then I'll probably start digging up some of that area right there, flip that up and let it dry. So just to do something for today, get that, and maybe I'll even come over here and flip a little bit of this back over that way. So, but I made pretty good progress with that, so I'm happy with that. That whole low area is built up. So this is where I have to really think ahead of time what I'm going to do, because I don't want to move it more times than I have to, but I also want to get this all dug down. So I have to decide whether I'm going to start over there or start over there, and work that way or work that way, because I still need to get out at the end. But Well, I'll figure it out. So let's get a little done with the tractor. day. I showed you earlier, I got all that built up. I got this area built up, and the last thing that I did when I jumped on the excavator for about 40 minutes, I dug up that pile, and that sun is messing up the camera. Very bright. So, and as you saw, I've got this, I'm down about 10 feet, dug down about 10 feet here, as much as I can. So that's what I'm going to do, is this little area, move back, and I'll get enough to fill up over here, which will be good because, you know, the dam is going to be about as big as that, so it's probably about 7,500 feet wide. I do not want that ever to wash out again. So, we've got some deer in here. And like I said, I'm going to get some of that moved back, and that should pretty much, I should pretty much have enough. Whoop, good thing I wasn't standing there, huh? This area should pretty much give me enough to yeah, that's why you don't go right on the edge. I try not to undermine it, but the little bit always falls over the edge. So let me just run up here quick, and so this is a pretty big pile. That's the good stuff with this. Unlike that gumbo, you see, when it's wet, this will dry out. A day or two, this will be dry. And it's fine, because this little bit of runoff, I actually was doing that on purpose, because this area here has to be filled in. Pretty much it's going to be out to where the bush is there. So this needs to go in there anyway. So might as well let it go under its own power than me having to pay for moving it. So, yep, and we're still outflowing here. Getting a little bit of muddy water going out, but that's good. Won't mess up the rest of the lake, but you can see how it's still flowing. So that's a good thing. But you can see how wide that is, so that's going to be the width, and probably going to raise that up a little bit higher, so this all has to be built up as well. Well, probably up to about there. So yeah, and what I might do, now that I'm thinking of it, I may build this area up a little bit here and move those concrete pieces over to here, so then I don't have to move them so far, because this is the area. I think I've showed it before, but I'll show it again. Get out of that sun. You could see the copper colored water versus the mud coming out. So, and I'll try to get you a shot of down the way so you can see what's blocking it up, but I got that tree out of the way, which was good. So I got to get that little stick out of there. Believe it or not, that does tend to block the flow a little bit, so we don't need to do that. But anyway, so it's working. It's working. That'll give you a better shot of without the sun. So, yep, won't be too long now. So, all right, I'm gonna had enough for today. So, all right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.